Yo, was I like the only guy who forgot that the Nostradamus kid existed? Like, he popped up, and at first I'm like, wait, why are we introducing a new character now when we just introduced three new characters? And I'm like, wait a minute, was he in Sevens? He feels like he was in the show years ago. And I'm like, no, wait, it was probably like a year ago. Good God, Yu-Gi-Oh! Why you always gotta have so much shit going on? Damn it. But yeah, no. So, anyways, this week on Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, our characters went on the offensive and got their asses kicked. That is what you get for not using better extra deck mechanics. But yeah, no. So this episode begins first with a scene between Rovian and the Sky Guy. Rovian wants Sky Guy to go investigate something for her. And if you think listening to two characters who have annoying gimmicks when they talk is annoying, you're correct. Actually, to be fair, Sky Guy is a lot more fun than Rovian. That being said, I do like the fact that Rovian's dialogue is actual dialogue. But again, I feel like this character has just kind of become annoying. But fortunately, though, that scene didn't last that long, as it was just to set up that Sky Guy is going to go do something. We then immediately cut to, or this came before the OP, I don't remember, it's been a long day. We see that Asuka and her squad have shown up to the MIK headquarters ready for some card game action, and then the MIK just brought their guns out, shot them dead, and sent their severed heads back to their parents. Okay, that didn't happen, but God, imagine if it did. But yeah, no, so they show up to invade and go into the building, and they get inside the building, and like I said, we're brought to, were those three, like, astronomers in this? Like, it's so crazy to me. Like, in theory, this Yu-Gi-Oh! Has not been going that long compared to the other ones, yet somehow all this, like, shit they brought up from, like, the first chunk of episodes just kind of felt like an eternity ago. But yeah, no, so we got these three siblings who all are given away to Nostradamus Kid, and then they all get beat, and then we cut away to the security guard from when Chupacabra Kid was in jail. I totally fucking forgot this was a thing. It wasn't until like halfway through her scenes when I'm like, oh yeah, this was a person. But yeah, no, so she's now our big intermediate opponent. And you think our characters are just gonna curb stomp her as well, but in a fun little twist, she beats all of them. Yeah, it turns out she has this crazy gimmick where if she goes up against you, she can just copy you and your ideas and your strategies immediately, and she then proceeds to wipe everyone out. Now, I'm of two minds with this. On the one hand, I think it's kind of cool to show someone that threatening and powerful. It kind of makes it feel like you need people like Udius and Yuamu and makes them seem stronger to go in. But at the same time, it was kind of fun seeing this random batch of side characters working together. And I was curious to see what would happen. Also, taking so many of them out at once makes me wonder the longevity of this arc or how long we'll be in this current state of the show, which worries me because we saw what happened last time the show ran out of ideas. But yeah, no, so they all get carded, and on the other end of the spectrum, you have the other two sort of B plots going on in this episode. One of which is that the Ninja Girl and Damamu are running for their lives, trying to find Udius and Yuamu to let them know what's going on. They eventually wind up at MIK headquarters, where we get a scene with Manabu, where, first up, I love that in Manabu's office, Manabu's just like, God damn it, guys, why are you so reckless? I love just the look on his face like, damn it, everyone, I had a plan. I don't know if it would work, but at least it was something better than you idiots. But yeah, no, so he goes there with his troops, and then immediately, naturally, he's like, oh, go this way, I'll take care of this. And then she gets away. Meanwhile, also I loved Manabu's expression when the cat said that, like, oh, you're trying to let them, like, get in or go away or whatever. That was just funny. But then, so the girl and Damamu then leave to tell Udius and Yuamu what is going on, which then leads us to plot number 3 going on in this episode, which is Udius and Yuamu, who are trying to piece together and figure out what Yuga's plan was or what he was trying to leave for them. And while doing so, they find Kaizo, who, in typical simpbot fashion, what's he gotta say? Ooh, I like them girls with glasses. I like the 13-year-old girl who's in the skin-tight black bodysuit. Fake Khalid meter! But yeah, no, so Kaizo, it then turns out has Yuga's, what's it called? The maximums in his, in his, just in his body. Just waiting there. He was ready to give his girl everything. Just take out what was in him and give her, you fucking dirty simp. But yeah, no, so they get some maximums and then they proceed to escape. And I kind of wish Udius didn't go back to wearing the stupid UTS outfit. I was kind of hoping he would just pop open that jacket and show us some sweet, sweet Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Tag sexiness. But yeah, no, so they get away with the maximums. And while they are running, they run into the Ninja Girl and Damamu. And Damamu is all just like, yep, they went all limp. They're all gone. It's kind of a little odd, as it sort of felt like over the past couple episodes, Damamu was starting to show more personality and caring for the people around him. So I feel this is a little inconsistent. However, man, that final scene is nice. Like, just that final shot of Udius and Yuamu realizing in horror what has happened. The look on Yuamu's face as she realizes what's happened to Yuhi. And as they realize that their entire resistance is gone. This is the other reason wiping everyone out in the scene is kind of nice. Shut up, train! It kind of just results in just this feeling of hopelessness. Like everything is now in the hands of these two. I'm not re-recording. I don't care if the train's there. And they've got to figure out what to do. But what can you do when you've lost everyone? Well, we're going to find out. But yeah, no, this was a fun episode. I definitely enjoyed it. I know I said yeah, no a lot, but I am tired. But yeah, what did you think about it in the comments section below? And as for the TCG question of the week, so Cyberstorm Axis is officially here, and over the span of the first weekend it was out, many people for their regionals elected to try out the new decks in the form of Super Heavy Samurai, Melfi's, and Gold Pride Punk. And what did the results show? These decks have a lot of potential as people learn more about them and learn more about how they will fit in the overall developing meta, which makes sense for decks from a first weekend, but it is exciting to see that with just as bare minimum preparation as possible, a couple of them did manage to steal some top spots. And to me, that's pretty cool. You know who doesn't seem to think that? Everyone in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community who has taken up the arms that Super Heavy Samurai sucks because of Droll and Lockbird. Melfi sucks because it's not great going second. Gold Pride sucks because it's just kind of there. To which case, I would say, people get the fuck over it. Like, yes, it's weekend one. The decks still need to be ironed out and strategies need to go. So please, Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, stop always feeling the need to jump to conclusions. But my question to you is, of course, have you tried out these decks? Are you interested in these decks? Are you going to bring them to big tournaments? Are you going to bring them to Nats or regionals? Tell me that in the comments section below. And as always, click to like, click subscribe, and join me next week to see our characters see more of what no